50 English vocabulary words with meanings and sentences. Inaugural. Marking a beginning. His inaugural speech was very inspiring. The inaugural meeting drew a large audience. Diligent. Hardworking. She is a diligent student who always submits assignments on time. The company rewarded its most diligent employees last month. Cautious. Careful and alert. He was cautious while crossing the busy street. Doctors remain cautious when dealing with rare diseases. Reluctant. Unwilling or hesitant. She was reluctant to join the conversation at first. He felt reluctant to take the risky job offer. Abundant. Plentiful or large. The farm produced an abundant supply of vegetables. There is abundant evidence to support her claims. Sincere. Genuine or honest. His apology seemed sincere and heartfelt. We need sincere efforts to complete the project. Notable. Worthy of attention. She made a notable contribution to science. His performance was notable among the participants. Tedious. Boring and repetitive. Filling out forms can be a tedious task. The movie was too tedious for young viewers. Agile. Quick and light. The agile cat jumped from roof to roof. You need to be agile to win this game. Modest. Humble or simple. He comes from a modest background. She gave a modest explanation of her success. Keen. Sharp or eager. He is a keen observer of human behavior. She has a keen interest in politics. Solemn. Serious or grave. He gave a solemn promise to his parents. The funeral was a solemn occasion. Vivid. Bright or clear. She has a vivid imagination for storytelling. The artist used vivid colors in her painting. Fragile. Easily broken. Please handle these fragile items with care. Her emotions were fragile after the loss. Stern. Strict or firm. The teacher gave a stern warning to the class. His father looked stern but was kind inside. Feeble. Weak or faint. He gave a feeble response to the question. Her voice sounded feeble after the illness. Hasty. Quick or rushed. Don't make a hasty decision under pressure. His hasty reply upset the manager. Blunt. Straightforward. She gave a blunt answer to the rude question. His blunt manner can sometimes be hurtful. Lucid. Clear or easy. The teacher gave a lucid explanation of the topic. His thoughts were lucid despite the confusion. Weary. Tired or worn out. She felt weary after the long journey. The workers looked weary by the end of the day. Diverse. Different or varied. The city has a diverse population. We need diverse ideas for better solutions. Placid. Calm or peaceful. The lake was placid and still in the morning. He remained placid even during the argument. Tense. Nervous or tight. Everyone felt tense before the final exam. The atmosphere was tense during the debate. Obscure. Unclear or hidden. The meaning of the poem was obscure. He gave an obscure reference in his essay. Vital. Very important. Water is vital for human survival. Good sleep is vital to your health. Gloomy. Dark or sad. The weather was gloomy all day. She looked gloomy after hearing the news. Arrogant. Proud or rude. He sounded arrogant during the interview. No one liked her arrogant behavior. Timid. Shy or fearful. The timid boy hid behind his mother. She was too timid to ask questions in class. Just. Fair or lawful. The judge made a just decision. We need a just system for everyone. Sturdy. Strong or tough. This is a sturdy table made of oak wood. She wore sturdy boots for the hike. Meek. Gentle or submissive. The meek student never raised his voice. She gave a meek response to the criticism. Grimy. Dirty or messy. The workers came back with grimy clothes. His hands were grimy from fixing the engine. Icy. Very cold. The roads were icy and slippery. She gave him an icy stare. Swift. Fast or quick. The rabbit made a swift move to escape. She gave a swift reply to the question. Lofty. High or noble. The king had lofty dreams for his kingdom. He spoke with lofty ideals and goals. Cozy. Comfortable or warm. The cottage had a cozy interior. She made a cozy bed for her puppy. Lively. Energetic or active. The market was lively on Sunday. She gave a lively performance on stage. Rigid. Stiff or strict. The rules were too rigid to follow. His thinking was rigid and outdated. Hilarious. Very funny. That was a hilarious joke you told. Everyone found the movie hilarious. Gracious. Kind or polite. She was gracious in accepting the award. The host was very gracious to the guests. Sleek. Smooth or shiny. The car had a sleek design. Her hair looked sleek and well-groomed. Breezy. Windy or carefree. It was a breezy afternoon at the beach. He gave a breezy speech full of humor. Zesty. Lively or spicy. The soup had a zesty flavor. Her zesty attitude brightened the day. Snug. Tight or comfortable. The blanket felt snug around her shoulders. They stayed in a snug cabin by the woods. Spooky. Scary or eerie. The abandoned house looked spooky at night. We heard spooky noises in the dark forest. Brisk. Quick or energetic. They went for a brisk morning walk. His brisk manner impressed the team. Shabby. Worn out or poor. He wore a shabby coat in winter. The house looked shabby from the outside. Drowsy. Sleepy or tired. The medicine made him feel drowsy. She felt drowsy after lunch.